Going out the back of the shirt. To be fair, you can probably see the Adidas stripes a little bit better actually on this side because of the way I've got the shirt hung up. So you can see they've gone on nice and smoothly. Under the arm, looks really strong. Going back at the collar line. Oh, goes into that side on the Adidas stripe. But to be fair, that's not going to be that noticeable when you've got the shirt being worn. Moving into the name. Again, this has been pressed on really nicely. You cannot feel where that's been pressed on at all. Wow, that's really impressive actually. Just moving down to the hemline. So it looks a really strong hem. Just put my hand through it. You can just about make my hand through. So you know it's going to be a lightweight material, but then the player shirts really are anyway. Just got the cut out of the side. Just give you that full overview of the back of the shirt. Really impressed with this one. Okay, moving on to the inside, collar line looks pretty good. A little bit of additional cotton down here, loose cotton, but a pair of scissors will soon sort that out. Got your product code tag up here, the QR code on the flip side. Obviously it's not going to be an Arsenal shirt. Our tags, Arsenal branding, size XL, but as I've said before, these shirts are going to be more like a large, especially as it's the player one. So the Adidas stripes I mentioned have been pressed on really well. Likewise, the sleeve patch there. There's a crease in the shirt, but that is just from where it's been in the bag. The Arsenal badge itself been put on really smoothly, no creases. Likewise with the Adidas, and actually you can see the Saka coming through, so that shows you the thickness of the material. Moving down to the shirt sponsor, again absolutely perfect, it really is. Patches on this side have gone on really well as well, nice and secure. Down the bottom of the shirt we have our washing instructions, hand wash only, inside out. That'll make sure your shirt stays in the best condition. So the handle look really good, and it does. That authentic product. So yeah, looking really smart on the inside. Give you the full overview, then we'll flip it over to have a look at the final part of the inside. Okay, we're standing at the top of the shirt, just going around the collar line, which looks really nice. As I say, this is the player spec one. The Adidas stripes have been heat pressed on. And they've gone on really nicely. On this sleeve, we have got the Premier League patch, which has been heat pressed on. Nice and secure, along with the no room for racism. Again, heat pressed on, no creases at all. Adidas, heat pressed on. And I do like the player heat pressed on ones because it looks a lot clearer. The Arsenal badge, again, been put on really nicely. And the Emirates fly bet, I tell you what, that is as smooth as can be. You cannot feel that at all. On this sleeve, we have the Visit Rwanda sponsor. Again, really, really nicely put on. The bottom of the shirt, we have the authentic licensed product for 22-23 with the Adidas there, which you can just about see. And on this side, we have the heat ready. Again, heat pressed on. I do like the pattern in the shirt actually. I'm not sure whether the colour's coming out as well as it could do. The light in here is not great. But this is a fantastic shirt. I really like what Arsenal have done this season. So what we'll do is we'll flip it over and we'll have a look at the back. Hi, and welcome back to another football shirt review. Today we are looking at the Arsenal away shirt for the 22-23 season. This shirt was purchased from JeoFC and delivery time was 12 days from dispatchment. I think that's actually quite good because at the time of ordering this, China were going back through a lockdown. So actually 12 days from dispatchment was really, really impressive. As you see, the shirt comes in a standard Adidas bag. On the flip side, we have our usual health warnings. As you know, I don't always get names on the back of the shirts, but I had to do it on this one. Had to get Saka. So I'm really looking forward to seeing this one. I have got the fan version coming up as well soon, but say this is the player spec one. So if you are new around here, I do these reviews on a weekly basis. If you leave any comments or messages below, I'll always respond back to you. What we'll do now is we'll get the bag open and let's have a look at the Arsenal away shirt for the 22-23 season from JeoFC. Okay, so there we have it, the Arsenal away shirt for the 22-23 season from JeoFC. Really, really impressed with this one. The pressing on it is absolutely fantastic. Likewise, where we've got the main badges and the shirt sponsor, it's just gone on really well. On the inside, you cannot feel it. There's no creases. On the outside, it's just like it's in the material. So really, really impressed with this one. All details for the seller can be found in the description. Top marks JeoFC. 12 days delivery from dispatchment. So if you are new around here, hit the subscribe button as I do these reviews on a weekly basis. You can leave any comments, questions or messages below. I'll always respond, whether it's around this shirt or around the seller or any other tips you are after. I'll always get back to you. You can also leave any comments below saying any shirts you'd like me to look at in the future. So thank you very much for watching this one. I hope you've enjoyed it. I think it's been a really, really impressive shirt. So yeah, thanks very much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Go on the final side. Looks good. Got that internal information. So again, XL, but definitely more like the large. I think Saka's been pressed on equally as well as the sponsor, the badge and everything. Pressing on this shirt is absolutely phenomenal. It's actually really, really good. The only creases you see are these ones here where the shirt's been in the bag. There's a little bit of a crossover there on where the stitching is, but it's on the inside of the shirt, so no one's ever going to notice that. Again, some loose cotton there, but nothing to worry about at all. Really, really nice bit of kit.